Peace and love, you guys. This is Eccentric Killing back with another reading. This is another trending topic reading. I'm going to talk about Kris Jenner party. Like, what was with that? It was all the elites. What was with that? What rituals was it? I already have the idea, but let me go ahead and just do the reading on it. Why all of the elites came? Like, they didn't just come because of that reason. But please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me more videos you guys want me to do. Yes, I'm getting ready. Okay. Angels, Father God, bring in Kris Guardian Angel, bring in Kris Jenner Guardian Angel, but also just show me the energy of just surrounding the whole party and what was going on and why. The Kardashians are losing money. The angels are letting me know the Kardashians have been losing money for a while. They're going through a recovery process. They have lost a lot of investments as well recently. They are going through a financial decline. I do see a lot with Kylie. She's going through a strong financial decline. A lot of Kim is really the one who still reigns supreme. She's still the highest with network business. So Kim is looking pretty good, but the other sisters, they're losing a lot. And they have lost certain opportunities recently. And they didn't realize they had a lack of planning. See, the Kardashians, they head got too big. They thought that they don't really have real talent. So the elites don't look at them as super valuable. They were supposed to be in for a second, but they've lasted longer than what they were supposed to with their fame. But sometimes something happened where they got bigger than what they thought they were, and so they've lost some opportunities here. It's been some missed chances they've lost on financial gain. So it is some missed opportunities here I do see going on with the Kardashians. I do see speaking of the sisters, just going in a little bit about the sisters, I do see that Courtney, she's trying to get into spiritual alignment, but she's very like going through a mental health decline. She's currently going through a mental health decline. So she's going through some spiritual poverty. But let's talk about the energy of this party. Like, why did all the elites come? The angels did let me know the reason why they came. The elites are very worried and scared, and they have to come together. That's why Beyonce really was there. Beyonce don't really like them. You guys know, Beyonce don't really. She has to strategize because she's in it with them. Corey, I do see, is very connected to Hove, and they're very good business partners, and he's kind of a CIA. That's why Kanye doesn't like Corey. It goes deeper with Corey. Okay. A lot of rituals did go on. I do see a lot of people, a lot of billionaires like going to Kardashians parties because it's a lot of sexual energy that the Kardashians have a lust. So I do see a lot of sex do be going on at these parties. Inspiration, free spirit, free ideas. A billionaire is almost threatening them. It's like Kris has to kiss ass to white elites almost. A billionaire is pissed off. A few billionaires are pissed off at Kris or the whole family. So they're kind of having to be save face and play nice to these people. They've pissed off some people as well. New beginning, new beginning. So they know it's a new beginning of a new opportunity of things coming out on them. So this was really to talk about how can they come in together. But as well, this was kind of like a HUT meeting. You know how you have a HUT meeting at work and it's low sales performance. You guys are really failing. It was kind of like this. I do see Oprah was talking a lot. I do see Oprah talks a lot with Kris. They do have similar mindsets as far as they don't go off of emotion at all. Like, there's some of those type of souls that don't have no soul. Like, they're just very cold-hearted, naturally. You're like, damn, they're just cold. And they're just like that. They just don't have no soul. That's what I do see with people like them. Um, in the near future, some stuff needs to come out about Corey. It's going to come out of eventually what Kris was doing with Corey. Kris really, Kris Handler. I wouldn't even say he's a handler, but he's almost is because he was Justin Bieber handler. It's giving handler, but he also she gets rewards dealing with someone like him. He puts them in the right circle. He helps the Kardashians benefits. It helps them benefit. It helps them get a one up. Them dealing with him, so he's very much needed for them to deal with. But he is very, very dark. Archangel Michael is saying, trust, trust, trust. And he has been linked to a few people deaths. The angels are letting me know. When I do, I can do that soon. I will do a reading on Kim Porter. A lot about her death is very, what you guys don't know about. It's a lot to her death. The angels are saying that Kris is being assertive with what they're about to come with her about and with the family about. Kris has been involved with, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. It has been some things with minors as well with her. I do see it was an odd intention. Do you guys remember that girl group she managed? I do see it was something odd with that as well. I do see it's people she's worked with that do have pedophilic ritual behavior. It's not her. I don't think she's a pedophile, but I think it's in her for the money. But I do see she'll do it if it's needed for her to join something. But I do see it's really what she's connected to. Basically, she's not doing it, but it's what she knows and what she goes to. But me personally, she's not doing it, but she is a very much puppet master is what the angels are letting me know. Puppet master is the correct word for her. And she does do some forging of signatures people need to be very careful of. She's very, very calculated. Nothing with her you could just fully trust with her. I do see Kim doesn't really have as much involvement as what you think. I do see that Khloe has seen a lot of things, but I don't see involvement done with her. But I see a lot of involvement with the mom. I see the mom more than anybody in the family. And the sister who's in the fashion industry, she sees a lot and she be at a parties where it's a lot. I do see that. I'm not really seeing that they're doing, but I do see that they're pleasing the billionaires. They have to basically, they're still puppets themselves, so they still do have to do a tad bit of ass kissing. So this party, they were doing some ass kissing done. It was ass kissing that they had to do to billionaires, but Kim is a billionaire, so I'm still confused. Okay. Angels, Kris Jenner. Kris. It's in timing and it's in action. Archangel Gabriel said it's in action for these celebrities to go and get exposed. And then the angels are showing Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg has a lot of things that's very, very shady. Mark Zuckerberg have a lot of things, but he is trying to protect a few people, but he does not have good interest at all. By the way, I don't think most of these billionaires are fully human. I think most of them are reptilians. Yes, I do think so. And I see something here soulless with Mark Zuckerberg as well, and Jeff Bezos. They're very soulless. Something here is reincarnated of a slave owner with Jeff Bezos as well. No need to worry, no need to worry. It's no need to worry for Kris, unfortunately. I do see it's a lot to worry with Hove and Beyonce right now. Because unfortunately for them, they're black. And that is the part that is bad for them. They got into the rituals. When black elites go and do the dark rituals and join, They don't realize that they're still the bottom of the totem pole, so you'll be the first to get exposed. So unfortunately for them, they have to really work on. They just really magic is what's really trying to help them. Magic, and they really just trying to strategize money currently. That's really what I do see, and it is some ass kissing that they're still having to do as well. They're still not fully bossed up and like high ranked as the way you think when they see Master. And Master can be Jeff Bezos, Elon. That's what I mean, Master. You know, slave masters, what I mean. They still have to kiss up to the slave master still. So unfortunately, a lot of musicians still are kind of slaves in a way. They really are. Mm. Yes, but in the near future, I do see a lot of the black elites. 2026, that's who they're really trying to get and gain, but recovery. This was a HUD meeting, but this was really to kind of shut up stuff. So they really are going to try to shut up things, and they're going to try to silence a lot of people too. I do see going into 2026, because a lot will get exposed, but they're going to try to like cut off videos. They're going to try to silence a lot and try to hide a lot. Mainstream media, they're going to try to hide a lot. But no, they're still going to try to hide certain evidence. And they have burnt a lot of files when it came to the P. Diddy tapes and any elite tape. They've been trying to burn things on files. Because certain things they did keep as rituals. Because I told you, again, in previous videos, the reason why they like doing things to black children, for one, because our skin is so powerful. But also a child, that's a strong, powerful energy. And the reason why they like doing it to boys is called a sodomy ritual. And they usually like to do things to black girls, usually when it's something with a cycle being used. So everything is energetical use. And I do see black children are being used. And it's something here with Kim having, the Kardashians having black children for an odd reason. It is something with that. It is a melanin effect too with that. And Kanye is very worried about them trafficking North. He's really worried about that. North somehow is still going to get protected by her grandmother in spirit. Her grandmother, Kanye's mom. She's going to protect her a lot. I do see, but North is going to go through a little bit of a hard time. I do see her and Blue Ivy. She will go through a strong, I do see like a mental health decline. Like a little bit in her teenage years. She'll have a moment, a spare or two. Because a lot, you guys don't know what that girl see through her day-to-day basis. The angels are letting me know. Forgiveness and no. The angels are saying that Kris do want forgiveness because deep down she do know that her soul is basically, you know, she's not going to live forever. But unfortunately, she tries to ask for forgiveness, but she still do like her dark things daily. So it's not like, why are you apologizing? Yeah, I don't see her soul getting a lot of rest when it's her time to go. I don't see it with her. I see a lot of questions she will have to answer. A lot of questions with her daughter, fraternity, Chloe, especially a lot too. And she has did some pimping out to her daughters. A lot of things, a lot of rituals have happened to her daughters as well through the industry. They've been through a lot through their mom. They don't talk about a lot. The angels are letting me know. But it's a lot they've seen. But let's go back to the elite party. What else is wanting the elite wanting to hide? Okay. Planning. So they're planning to leave home. This also is a HUD. They're all trying to leave home. They're just trying to have clear boundaries of what they're trying to do. And also a lot of them are losing money. They had an obsession with work, but it's also false success that they're having. A lot of them are losing a lot of money. So that's also talk to, challenge. They know stuff is about to hit the fire. Soul search being alone, inner guidance. They just frustrated because things are about to come, and these things are going to mess up their business, but they're also doing illegal things still to hide money. It's also was a ploy that they showed how to hide money. I do see they came together. It was a scheme for, it's something here with forging something here with international banks or something. I'm hearing something that they're doing when they need to move out the country, because a lot of them are still about to move out the country. A lot of them still haven't moved just yet, but they are moving. It was talks about that as well. Talks about really with money, a lot of financial losses being done to the elite. So yes, but that is my reading, you guys. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.